Hi everyone, welcome to my first Timeout Tuesday. Today is the 14th of January and I think the month is going very, very fast. So I hope you can join me this morning. If not, you can watch it on replay. Now, today I had a bit of a surprise in that I don't have an appointment like I thought I did. It was cancelled yesterday afternoon. So I'm going to be making 3 cards today, and they're from the mini catalogue and from the celebration. So let me get these on the table so you can see the stamp sets I'm using. So I'm using Delightful Wishes and the dies and some of this paper, which I love, and the ribbon. And as well as that, I'm using the celebration. So I'm going to use this stamp set here. It's hearts and dies, and it's free with $200 purchase, called Heartshaped Bundle. It's beautiful. I'm also going to use, let me find it, and I have my little friend magpie outside, Bloom Impressions 12 by 12, which is free with a $100 purchase. And this is very, very pretty. So I'm going to show you some of the cards I made, and then I'm going to do some in a slightly different colour today. So this is the first one I'm going to be doing today, my second one, and my third one. And you can see how I've combined the Delightful Wishes along with the other one. Okay, so let's set these two aside and we'll start with this one. Now I'm going to do this one in Lost Lagoon. Let me get everything out. Make sure I've got it all out of the envelope. Set those over there, that over there, that over there, that and that. Okay, so I've got my basic white base, and I've got You Are the Sunshine That Brightens So Many of My Days. Now that is from, Hope You Know, I believe, is the, yes, from this stamp set here. Which is one down here. Hope You Are the Sunshine That Brightens Many of My Days. So I'm using that one and that one and that one in this card. So let's start by, if you have a look inside, I don't think I showed you inside. That's what I've done inside in that one. I'm going to stick this in before I do anything else. And that's my inside done. Let's get that. There we go. And I've still got to do the embellishments on it, but that's fine. Now in this one, I've got Lost Lagoon, and I'm going to put exposed brick disc, white embossed on top. So I'm going to do that first. Go, turn it over, put some around back, put it on the front. That's that. Okay. Now, I have die cut these beautiful little hearts, and what I've done is I've chosen one of the colours from Bloom Impressions, which is a pinky with Lost Lagoon. It's got a little bit of peach on it as well. Oops, I'm dropping. There we go. So I'm going to use this one and this one on the corners, and this one down in the middle. I tried pink with it, but it was just too strong, so I've gone with this. So let me get my silicone mat and my glue. And I'll try and get, can you hear my friend outside? He's telling me he's hungry. He comes and sings to me every morning with his well, I don't know if it's he or she, but they come and sing every morning, and they have the babies with them. And it's funny to watch them actually become quite independent, the babies. And when they start to, they're learning to sing, they sound like an adolescent with the voice breaking. Okay, so let's put that on. I might need my pick too. I left it in on the table. And then I'm going to use the Lost Lagoon one next. But I'll just use the point of my scissors if I don't have it. Let's get this. Put it on. So I'm just putting it on the tips of the leaves, just a tiny little dot with this little bottle, which you can purchase in the dollar shops, and it's really good for the multi-purpose glue because it's less messy, because often when it's in the multi-purpose glue container it comes out very, very fast. So I just keep this one filled up beside me, and if I'm doing something fine like I'm doing now, I will do that. So here goes the Lost Lagoon. You may be able to hear the baba. She knows I'm inside, so she's the mum, so she's standing outside the door. Excuse my croaky voice. We were out working in the garden last night until quite late, and I think, my voice is just a bit croaky today. And a tiny little bit more on this side. And this is almost done. So put there. Lay them flat. Okay, so I'll set that aside. Now I've called today's Facebook Live Delightful Heartshaped Wishes, because it's Delightful Wishes with heart-shaped. Okay. Let's grab that one. Just use my scissors because I don't have my pick here. I'm going to put my hello friend up there, and then I'm going to do the other one, which is thinking of you today, and it'll go down in the bottom corner. One more. We've had a busy couple of weeks because we've been decluttering our place, and I've refitted out. I'm still backing on that. Refitted out my craft room, which is not where I am this morning, but yeah. Now I've got some dimensionals in here. Let's get these out. Maybe if my hubby's around, he could get me my pick, because I think that would be really good. But if he's not, it's fine. I'll just use it. My pick, it's on the table. Okay, I'll put one here. It's just they're easier to get off with the pick. I'll put one there. And one there. Okay, so that's the outside of the card, which is quite pretty. Oh, fantastic, thank you. And then inside, just to brighten this up, I've got some leaves from Lost Lagoon that I've die cut from the heart shape. And these flowers are actually the same as this here, but they're just cut out from the inside of that there, like that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a glue dot, pop it on the back. This is so much easier. As I say, never leave home without your pick. So useful. And I'll put that one there like that. Okay, now I'm going to get my flowers on my leaves, turn them over. There's a sort of a smooth side and rough side. Turn them over to the rough side. And I'm just going to put a teeny bit of glue on the leaf. Pop it in there. I designed these cards the other day, having had a look at what people had done. But I wanted to do something that was a little bit different, so that's that one. Come on, up you come. And you can see I'm just putting it on the leaf. I also have written a blog on this in craft.jaeger.net.au, I believe it is. Get the wrong side of this. Put it down there. Stay. There we go. Card number 1 finished. Don't like the Lost Lagoon. Just, it's quite different, isn't it, from the other one. Now, next card. Next card is this one. So I'm going to just set that one over there. We're going to do this card next. And what I've used for this is some of the DSP. Again, the same sentiment. And the thank you from Heartshaped. So let's get that one together. Here we go. Get everything out. Isn't this ribbon beautiful? It's very, very tiny, but it's really lovely. Okay, so what I've done, and I've done a lot of prep for this, so I have, let's pull that all out. I have embossed the front with exposed brick of the base. This is the inside, so I've used this DSP, but I'm going to use the olive green side, and I'm going to put that there because you can see inside that's what I've done. So let's do that. And then I'll add the embellishments at the end. There we go. Turn it over. Just put that up there so it's out of the way. Put this on the inside. Actually, layering the inside makes it look really lovely, doesn't it? Right, now to do the front. So again, I've got a piece of the DSP, and I have stamped this with a heart. So you can see this is a heart here. I've just stamped that, and then I've embossed it in the exposed brick to fit in with the card. So I'm going to stick this to the front of this. Just try and get it straight. There we go. Now, you can see that, again, I've used the same, I've used actually the same background, so that's this, and I'm going to put that on the top. So let me get my silicone mat and put some more glue on that so it sticks to the lower one. It just gives you a beautiful full heart-shaped wreath. Go. I'll just close that so it doesn't fall down. And oops. And I'm just going to place it right on top of the stamped, just to stick to my finger. Stamped one, like so. See how much fuller it looks than just with the leaves, because it's got those little sprigs as well. Okay, now I'm going to leave that for a moment. I'm going to work with this piece. So what I'm going to do, it's going to go on here, but before I put it on, I'm going to put some tape runner on the back, and I'm going to get my ribbon. Just lay it on top of this, which is the right side. The wrong side. Put it right here, I think. We're sort of in the middle. Okay. There we go. Move that out of the way. And I'm going to stick this onto my card about 30 the way up. There we go. And then this is going to come across like so. Just make sure that the ribbon's not twisted. I'm going to tie a knot. It's the first thing to do, because it will make tying the bow a lot easier. Whoops, I made it too tight. That's easy, because you can push it back down and then tighten it. There we go. Right, now that I've done that, I can add this layer. I didn't want to add it until I'd done that, so I'm going to get my dimensionals this time. Pop them on the back. You want to stick to me this morning, not to the paper. Excuse me, I'm going to have a drink of water because I'm really croaky. My screen has a little blue thing going around on it. Connecting streaming software to go live, it says. There. Okay. I just happened to look up and saw that it was that it's working. Just lost the screenshot of it going live. Has it died on me? There we go, it's back again. Great. Sometimes the technology just doesn't play fair. There we go. Move it over just a teeny bit more so it's just centered on that side. Okay, now I'm going to tie my bow. What way do I want to do this? I'm going to do it the other way. Go like that. Move that shorter and then tighten it. Okay. Now, get my ribbon only scissors, see? It says ribbon only. So, let's get those out. And trim that off. And then I've got my little thank you that I'm going to put on. Get a couple of This is what you do when you forget to write it. stamp it on before you emboss it. So just like that. Now, I have some beautiful antique pearls here. These are from the Storybook Friends, but they've got sort of like a, they're meant to be antique, but they've got sort of like a pale lemon, greeny, I don't know what you call it, tinge to them. An antique look, I guess, is what we're talking about. And then I'm going to add one of these up here. See how much easier it is to pick these up with the pick. And one down there, if I can get it off like that. And then I've got these cute mini bees called Tiny Bee Trinkets. Now, I'm going to use a glue dot, but I'm actually going to be a bit weird here. I'm going to cut it in half because the bees are so tiny that you don't need very much glue. So let's see if this works. I'll put one up here. Yeah, that's better. And I've got another bee there. And the other bit's on my scissors. So let's get them off my scissors. And pop it on there. Put one there. And I might get a third one. How many do you get with this? 40 of these. So it's a good way to use them up. I often am left with heaps of these things, and it is absolutely crazy because I don't know what I'm going to do with them. Keep using them, I guess. Okay, now that's done. Now to make, this is from the daffodil, what is it called? Not daffodil, Delightful Wishes stamp. So I've stamped these in Daffodil Delight and in Lemon Lolly. My brain's not working this morning. I'm going to put this on the inside. A triple one here. Take that off. I'm just going to put that down there. Okay, that's the inside finished. Now, let's do these ones. I'm going to take that one. Ones I'm going to turn over. Keep those other ones for another day. And I'm going to get a dimensional, put them on it. Thanks, Deb. It's good to see that you're there. How are you this morning? Have you been working last night? Deb's one of my fellow team members. And love getting in contact with Deb because she is lots of fun. There we go. One up there. And one down there. And that is the next card. Okay. So let's move those off so that they're not in the way. So that's card number 2. And my final card today is this one. And I've done this one in blue. I do love blue, to be honest. But this time I am going to use Fresh Freesia. When I find it, it's on here somewhere. I think it's fallen out of the envelope, it's no problem. Okay, so I'm going to use the ribbon as well. This Fresh Freesia ribbon. When I get untangled, I'm going to use these here. This is part of my share. Let's take that one away. And that away. And hopefully I've got all the pieces. There we go. I think that's everything. Right. So I'm going to use Blackberry Bliss. and fresh freesia. Now, let me see if I can find yes, I find the hearts. Let's get that. So you can see that it is got flowers on one side and then it's got this on the other side. So I'm going to use this side actually, not that side, I think. Okay, so let's get the front made. So this is Painted Textures. Going on the blackberry bliss. Okay. Now I'm going to use this fresh freesia ribbon. It's like a crinkled ribbon. And let me put some tape on the back here. There we go. Put that in place like that. And then I'm going to cut it with a ribbon on the scissors, which is the one that was silly for me. I put the glue on, didn't I? There we go. Okay, now let me get rid of that piece of ribbon. I just want it to be straight as possible. And it's going on the base, like. It's an interesting combination, this actually. Okay, now I'm going to put my everything's all sticky. I'm going to put these in place. Do I put that side or that side? Do you know what? I think I might do a mixture of both. Do it like that. I might put the dark one up the top and this one down there. I like that, yeah. I think that's what I'm going to do. Right. So let's get my silicone mud again, which is walkies onto the floor. Very quietly it is gone. Turn this over. Get some glue on it. Now you could make these for Valentine's Day, but I'm not a huge Valentine's Day person. I know it's supposed to be a day when you can let people, but you can let people know that you're grateful for them and love them with even one of these cards without it being sort of soppy sentimental. So that's going to go up there when it stops sticking to me. There we go. One, and then I'm going to do the other one like this, I think, because I think that would add a little bit of character to it. This is sort of got like a boho, I guess, or like different colours in it. But I think I want to use this side. It's not what I started out doing yesterday, but it's what we're doing today. And it's how you feel on the day, I reckon. One more to do. On this side. There we go. And I'm going to put this one on. Yeah, like that. Okay. Now, I've got some pretty little flowers here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick those on next. Get rid of that. So I've got, should have 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, and there must be another one somewhere hiding. There it is. 4. And let's move that out of the way. Glue dots. Glue dot for this in the center. Put that there. Glue dot there. Curly dot there. And a curly dot there. Okay, now some blackberry bliss leaves here. Just checking that they're all the wrong way around. Okay. Now to stick these on underneath the flowers. I'm keeping it fairly monochromatic in a sense, in that it's not really monochromatic. It's got two colours, so that one, just not a stick for me. There you go. Stick, stick, stick. Wants to stick to me instead. And this one. Make sure I stay in camera. I'm just going to go in underneath like that. And then we're going to put these two on. Should have another leaf somewhere. That's okay. Can go up there. Stay. Another 2, 1. It'll turn up. And the other one down here. Okay. Now, for this, it's going to go down here, and I have that's going inside, and there's my 2 leaves for that. I knew that it'd turn up. This is going on like this. I did it in white, but I actually like blackberry bliss. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some dimensionals to the bottom of this piece. The reason for that is one, because of having the ribbon there, this means that it'll adhere to the card as well. Okay, now where did the other bits go that I just had? The blackberry bliss, there we go. And I'm going to put it to the top this time. 1, 2, 3. Take those off. I see what's happening. It's sticking to my sticky finger. And that's going to go like that. Okay. Now, I've got some of those little gems again. These little guys. And I'm going to put those in the middle of the flowers. One there. Oh, wants to stick to me, not to the. There's a different finger. A tiny bit of glue on the bottom of my fingers. Yeah. And one there. And then I'm going to add, just to brighten it up, good old Incasilla. You probably won't be able to see this, but it really does brighten it up. Just gives it a lovely tinge. Don't think you can probably see that on camera, but maybe a little bit there. Okay, so that's the front finished, except for the bees. Let's do them. And get 2 of those, and a blue dot, and that one is finished. Let's put a little bit on the back of that one. And there. Let's just stick to me. And the other one down there. Okay, so that's the outside of it, and then I've got Have a Blessed Day here, which I'm going to glue on. And I'm just going to put some of this glue on it, just down the middle. There's a reason for that, is that I want to be able to tuck the leaves under it afterwards. And that's just embossed in white. I'm going to put in that, and then I'm going to get my leaf and put a little bit of glue on the leaves and tuck it in underneath. And the other one, exactly the same. Now I do have a blog that I've written about this, so that's not going to give me no pick to do that. And that's the inside of the card. Okay, so that's card number 3. Actually, it's quite pretty, isn't it? In Blackberry Bliss, and it's like a fresh Frisia card. It's not Petunia Pop, it's not purples, it's in between. This is the other cards. So, the same, so I'm going to show you the 2 of these and that. And that's for today. Now next week I'm going to be using Storybook Friends, and I'm going to use one of the templates out of the mini catalogue, and I'm going to make 3 different cards with it. So I hope you can join me for that, and enjoy this week. Thank you.